Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZIRK for 10% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys the best players to use the 87 to 88 overall Power Up Pass on. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different than the other Power Pass videos I made because obviously with the other Power Passes, the 82 to 84, the 85 to 86, the 62 to 81, there's a lot more players. The 87 to 88 at this time currently, there's not a ton of people to use it on. So I will say, I will probably make an updated video to this in like a couple of months, which a lot more players come out. I'd assume with like Team of the Week and some other promos, we'll get a lot more 87 to 88 overall players. So there's not going to be as many players on this list as usual, but of course I still wanted to make this video for you guys because there is a lot of options you have to make, and I'm going to try and convince you to go with certain players based on whatever I feel like their card is overpowered enough at this time already. There's a lot of cards that are OP as crap. 2, the kind of like the probability of them getting a bunch of upgrades here, aka are they actually a really, really good player? And do they happen to get like really high scoring games? Are they just a consistent, really, really good player? Or do they have like monster games every once in a while? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the best players to use the 87 to 88 overall Power Pass on. And coming up first is going to be J.J. Watt. As you guys can see, he's going for about 145,000 coins. He saved quite a bit of coins here. J.J. Watt, of course, has 80 block shed, 69 speed, 74 acceleration with an 88 strength, 87 tackling, and an 84 power move with an 83 finesse. That's pretty good power move and finesse move, and actually the fact that they're both really, really high is pretty dang awesome. Not to mention J.J. Watt also has a 68 catching, a 78 jumping, so he can in fact pick off some screen passes, and he's got a 77 hit power. You guys already know J.J. Watt is always a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, and with J.J. Watt, you gotta remember, this man actually is a part of the Gatorade promo every single year because he's a Gatorade athlete. So if they decide to drop the Gatorade promo this year like they did last year we got a Cam Newton, we got a Eli Manning, we had J.J. Watt, and who was the fourth player? For some reason I cannot remember who Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was the fourth one. So I think if they drop the Gatorade promo again this year, J.J. Watt is basically guaranteed to get another upgrade. And last year, when they dropped that Gatorade promo, he was the highest overall card, and I think it was like a 92 right off the bat. So even if they don't go ahead and do that, I'm sure J.J. Watt has an upgrade coming to him very, very soon. And obviously, if the man goes off in week 1, week 2, gets Team of the Week card, that's going to be one of the best cards in the game all year long. And continuously, J.J. Watt will get upgrades. Next up is going to be Antonio Brown. Now, honestly, with wide receivers this year, I feel like Antonio Brown is the perfect type of receiver. Usually, I love to go with the taller jump ball type of receivers from when I play. Honestly, that's not the move in Madden 20. In my opinion, I think the move is going to be the shorter, quicker, and better route running guys that can get the ball, hit a juke, hit a spin, and turn up the field immediately and try to house it, because there's a lot different about this game when it comes to juking out defenders. The spin move and juke move seem to be pretty dang good, and of course the ability, like there's not an A tackle basically here. You have to be right on top of someone to be able to use the A tackle, so there's not any warp tackle. As long as you hit that juke move or that spin move, even if you're in like a decent range of them, they still might not be able to tackle them. If you can just swerve in between defenders this year, it's really, really good. So Antonio Brown obviously is one of the best route runner receivers in the game. He's got 83 short, 82 medium, and 80 deep route running with 83 speed, only an 80 jumping, but he's got 87 catch, 86 catch in traffic, and an 85 spectacular catch, 89 agility. He also has a run block of a 44, elusiveness is going to be an 85, and he's also got a spin and juke of 76 and 81. And of course, you can put Antonio Brown at kick returner. He's got an 81 kick return rating. Once he continues to get more upgrades, it's Antonio Brown. You can't say he's not going to ball out for the Raiders. I don't care what anybody says. He's still going to be probably at least top 5 in receiving yards this year. Even if you guys think that Derek Carr is not the best QB, I think they're going to have a great connection. And Antonio Brown is still going to get a ton of upgrades. Now, 100% the best cornerback that I've used this year is going to be Jalen Ramsey. This man is a baller every single game. He's got 83 speed, 84 acceleration. Of course, he's 6'1", 81 agility, 85 jumping, 84 play rec, and a crazy coverage stats of 88 man, 86 zone with an 89 press already. Now, the threshold for elite zone tier and elite man tier to get like the elite animations, I believe, is 90 for both. So you gotta get that up a little bit. You power him up, he's gonna have 89 man, 87 zone. You put the red chems on him, you could get that man up to over 90. I don't think you can get to 90 zone just yet with Jalen Ramsey. But he does have 81 agility as well, 62 catching, and his tackling, this is where it really comes in clutch. 62 tackling. If you guys have seen my gameplays, you know Ramsey gets tackles. He gets a lot of tackles on running backs, even like on fourth and like, I think it was like, no, second and like 3 on the goal line. Jalen Ramsey got off his block. I completely got destroyed by the offensive lineman, and I thought he was about to score easily with his running back. Ramsey comes out of nowhere, boom, sure tackle. I absolutely love Ramsey. 85 jumping as well, and his block shit is going to be a 40 with a hit power of a 71. And of course, as one of the best corners in the league, he will obviously get a bunch of upgrades, and he could potentially get some Team of the Week cards. Next up on the list is going to be Todd Gurley, possibly the best running back in the NFL. 87 overall Todd Gurley, 86 break tackle, 84 elusiveness, 74 truck with 83 speed, 83 excel, 86 agility, 84 carrying, and a disrespectful 59 catching. In my opinion, that's pretty dang bad for Todd Gurley. Now, he also has a 81 stiff arm, which obviously stiff arm is amazing this year. 86 juke and a 77 spin move. If he can get arm bar, which I believe he can as his superstar ability, that is ridiculous. Todd Gurley can be crazy. And again, Gatorade promo, Todd Gurley could potentially get an upgrade basically immediately off the start of the game, maybe in like the next month here, if they decide to do the Gatorade promo again. If not, it's Todd Gurley. He's gonna get upgrades. It's as simple as that. And of course, Khalil Mack has to make this list. He's 263,000 coins with 78 speed, 80 acceleration, 88 power move, 82 block shit, 82 finesse move, 80 strength, and 83 tackling. You guys already know he's a beast. Khalil Mack is an absolute stud. 52 catching, 83 tackling, and he's also got a hit power of 79. The card's amazing. But here's one thing though. I will say this about Khalil Mack, which is going to make me, I'll go over this with my next player as well, but there is one major downfall to Khalil Mack. And that one major downfall to Khalil Mack is Von Miller. Not only that though, so basically, here is another reason why I think you could possibly choose Von Miller over Khalil Mack, even though Von Miller is the lower overall quarterly and goes for less. Here's my reasoning. So first off, Von Miller's 87 card is very good with 86 power move, 78 speed, 84 block shed, 75 strength. It's a very good card. But the main reason I'm getting this Von Miller over Khalil Mack is because Von Miller right now has a 91 overall card in the game. He already has the 91 Series 1 Master, which if you play enough games, you could potentially get that as NAT pretty quickly. I mean, you still have to play a lot of games, a lot of trophies. I think it's like over 1,000 trophies, so it is quite a bit of trophies. But again, there's still a better card. So Von Miller is the best outside linebacker in the game currently. Here's my issue with Khalil Mack. If you guys remember last year, when did Khalil Mack get his first upgrade? Most feared. That is in October. Now, the reason Mack gets the most feared card is because he's obviously one of the most feared players in the NFL. It's how it always works. I think that could happen again this year. I think I could see Mack not getting a single upgrade up until October. Last year, in the very first game, I think Khalil Mack had 2 or 3 sacks, a forced fumble, and a pick 6. Even though they lost the game, he still did not get an upgrade. He had a ton of weeks where he still balled out. This man did not get a Team of the Week card. He didn't get a single upgrade until Most Feared because he already knew they were going to drop Most Feared. Guys, it's literally still July at the time of making this video. Do you want to wait through August, September, and then halfway through October until they drop the Most Feared promo to have a Khalil Mack upgrade? If they decide to do it that way, that's the only reason I'm kind of scared to go with Khalil Mack over someone like Von Miller, because what happens if they decide to do that and then you're stuck with Khalil Mack's powered up, which is a good card, but you're stuck with it all the way until October when there's going to be better outside linebackers coming out. So that's why I think you guys might want to go with Von Miller over Khalil Mack, but it's up to you guys. You can always, of course, take the power pass off at a later date, and yeah, you can always do that. Next up, though, is going to be Patrick Mahomes. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is the best player to use it on right now, but obviously Mahomes will be getting upgrades throughout the year, and the only reason I will say that right now, maybe you don't want to use Mahomes, you want to use it on somebody else, and then take it off them later to use Mahomes, is because of Baker Mayfield. We get a free Baker Mayfield, and the stats of Baker Mayfield compared to Patrick Mahomes are actually pretty close here. You can see 73 speed, 87 throw power, 84 short, 82 medium, 83 deep, 86 throw under pressure, 87 throw on the run, and play action actually goes to Baker. Acceleration also goes to Baker Mayfield. Strength also goes to Baker Mayfield. So, I mean, these two are really, really similar. You literally get Baker Mayfield for free. I did upload a coin making method involving Baker Mayfield, though, this morning, so you guys might want to go check that video out. It's up to you. The stats here are not a big difference. But again, Patrick Mahomes will probably get an upgrade before Baker Mayfield if he comes out from week number 1 and throws 6 touchdowns. So keep that in mind. Patrick Mahomes. The last card on my list is going to be Aaron Donald. Without a doubt, you have to use it on the Aaron Donald. If you're looking to get a right end, you need it on the Aaron Donald. This man is an absolute monster, and he can get unstoppable force, which in my opinion is probably the best superstar X Factor. You can see I'm already working on his power up. And he's got 86 block shed, 88 power move, 74 speed, 81 acceleration, 89 strength, 81 tackling. The man is, man's insane. Literally insane. One of the best pass rushing defensive ends in the game, probably the best pass rushing defensive end in the game. I'm not gonna say pass rusher because there is Khalil Mack or Von Miller out, and that card's just ridiculous. And he's got 74 hit power, and obviously this card is nasty. Literally, I was waiting to make this video. That way I could use the power pass on the 86 overall Aaron Donald and power him up. And he's one of the most expensive leads in the game. He's currently over 260K, which, by the way, I expect that price to come up once more, more cards come up in the auction block. I think he's probably gonna end up being around 300K. That's my guess. So I am definitely going to be using my power pass personally on Aaron Donald, but I just gave you guys a list of a bunch of players you could potentially use it on. So comment down below, what player will you be using your 87 to 88 overall power pass on? Maybe it's someone that didn't even have on this list. Maybe it's your favorite player. Maybe you want, DeAndre Hopkins, whatever. There's a lot of great options, and remember, you can always take the power pass off. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. When you use a power pass, make a notepad in your phone and keep track of what players use power passes on, because of course, if you have to unpower up a player and then take the power pass off, it's going to cost you a bunch of training, coins, whatever. So go ahead and unpower a player to get the power pass back because you want to use it on somebody else. Just keep in mind which players you have it on, because otherwise you're going to have to play a game of just guessing. It's not going to be good. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.